permission to be wealthy, permission to be loved, permission to be happy. The vast majority of people aren't where you're at. They're not at the leading edge of understanding the shift in consciousness that we are experiencing right now. I give myself permission to be rich beyond my wildest dreams. I give myself permission to be truly wealthy. I give myself permission to be happy beyond my wildest dreams. Hello, it is Marguerita here with another EFT tapping session for you this week. So I'm super happy to be here. Last week, of course, we had the Limitless You program last week. I do hope that you took advantage of the full week of training and work that we did around activating the limitless version of you. Because listening to that training is one level of bringing transformation. But when you actually act and implement on those things that I taught you last week, it will absolutely change your life. So please excuse me today. I know I look a little bit ragbag, but that's because I've just finished my workout. I've literally just got out of the shower. So to be here with you today to help to give you a transformational experience using EFT tapping. So what we're going to do today is tapping on permission. Permission to be wealthy, permission to be loved, permission to be happy, and also leaning in and partnering with the universe. So you don't have to do it all. So it's relaxing, letting go, surrendering. Today is going to be a huge day of shifting and transformation. So I do hope you're ready for that. I'm absolutely bubbling over with joy at the moment. There is so much great energy going on with the planet. The energy is lifting, things are shifting and changing. We're going to see a lot of truths revealed over the next 2 to 6 to 12 months. And a lot of the breaking down of the dark constructs that we have been a part of and subjected to for hundreds, if not thousands of years. So a lot of that's going to be breaking down, which is so exciting. And to know that you are in my community and you are at the leading edge of this transformation. The vast majority of people aren't where you're at. They're not at the leading edge of understanding the shift in consciousness that we are experiencing right now. Some people are waking up for sure, but they do not understand the extent to which humanity is shifting, the extent to which we are birthing this new consciousness onto the planet. What we're going to see over the next 2 to 5 to 10 years, it is going to be absolutely amazing. And you're a part of that. It's your focus. It's your awakening. It's your contribution with your vibration and your frequency that is assisting to help this shift in consciousness, this awakening. So in order to continue to assist the shift in consciousness, the kind of tapping and the other practices that I do are so important for getting you out of the stuckness of the 3D vibration that has kept us repressed and not stepping into our brilliance and not unleashing our greatness for so long. It's kept us bound. Well, now is the time. Now is the time that the dinosaur is cracking the egg. And I don't know why that analogy came into my mind, but it just seems so apt. We are like consciousness is the dinosaur. Think of that. And that dinosaur has been incubating for so long. And now the egg is actually cracking. I've got goosebumps all over. The egg is cracking and the dragon is about to emerge. And of course, it will be clumsy and inept at first, but as it finds its feet and it grows and expands and it gets use of its wings, and there will be fire. Just because we're shifting into a new era of consciousness doesn't mean that there won't be fire. So I love that analogy. Just came to me. So the fact that you're here right now and you're at this point at the leading edge, celebrate that. Celebrate that you got yourself here, that you have an level of understanding that a large majority of people don't have. And really embrace the new changes that are coming. And that's partly why I want to do this tapping today. It's to really break down the old constructs that are keeping us bound. So, are you ready to get into some tapping around giving yourself permission, around leaning in to the universe and allowing yourself to partner with the universe? So what so many people get stuck on with money is that they have to do everything, actually with anything, with success, with anything. And I know that I am in and out of this space. It's like there's so much to get done and I have to do it all. Wait a minute. What if you partner with the universe? What if you allow the universe and delegate to the universe and allow the universe to do a lot of the heavy lifting for you? It does not mean that you don't do anything. It doesn't mean that you don't show up and you don't take action. On the contrary, you take massive action. Depending on how big your goal and dream is, you're going to need to take massive action. But it's not all up to you. You can allow the universe to orchestrate things, to facilitate and to achieve some things without you actually doing all the heavy lifting. So we're going to do that today. We're going to do tapping on leaning in, letting go, surrendering. And the power of surrender is unbelievable. So surrender is a state of consciousness whereby you realize that whilst you are at the cause of your life, whilst it's your thoughts, your belief systems, your actions that create your results, when you then surrender to the infinite intelligence of the universe, that's when you allow magic to unfold. There is this dance between inspired action and the allowing to let the universe to take control, or not take control, but to take the lead, to guide you, to help you, to assist you. And as you surrender to that infinite intelligence, things get so much easier. When you lean into the guiding wisdom and intelligence that is the orchestration of everything, wow, when you trust that and you trust the unfolding, man, it really does change everything. Because as you know, the only thing that is standing in between you and your goals and dreams and your wealth and your happiness and everything that your heart desires is you. And the only reason that that part of you is getting in the road, is running interference, is because of your resistance, is because of your fears, your doubts, your limiting beliefs, the stories that tell you that it's not safe, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve it. They're the only thing that is getting in the way. When you can relax that and surrender to the infinite intelligence that is guiding you every step of the way, it's like a red magic carpet will be rolled out. Your stresses and your anxieties will just melt away. And it's not to say that everything's just going to happen like magic overnight and you're going to be this multi-billionaire all of a sudden. But it's to say that without that resistance, you drop the boulder that you've been trying to push uphill for the last 30, 40, 50 years. And you just let the boulder go. And then you turn around and you start walking downhill instead of struggling uphill. So let's get into the tapping. I hope that analogy makes sense. Hey, Heidi, great to see you here, gorgeous. Hello, Laura. So let's get into the tapping. We're not going to do any tapping on negative stuff today. We're just going to do positive tapping. So if you're new to tapping, then just tap on the points that I tap on, say the things that I say. You've got to actually repeat the statements that I say. And as you're tapping on the points, you can do it left side, right side, both sides. You can switch alternately if one arm gets tired, and just trust the process. So start by tapping on the inside of the eye. I give myself permission to be wealthy. I give myself permission to be happy. I give myself permission to be truly successful. I give myself permission to be rich beyond my wildest dreams. I give myself permission to bring all my dreams to life. I give myself permission to be seen. I give myself permission to love what I do and to create massive wealth as a consequence. I give myself permission to be truly wealthy. I give myself permission to find my unique wealth formula. I give myself permission to partner with the universe. I give myself permission to bring all my dreams to life. I give myself permission to create the most amazing life for myself. I release all resistance. And all the stories that are blocking and stopping me. And I give myself permission to be truly wealthy. I give myself permission to be truly happy. I give myself permission to do whatever it takes to bring my most audacious goals and dreams to life. Give myself permission to be authentically me. I give myself permission to step into my power. I give myself permission to share my greatness with the world. I give myself permission to be me. I give myself permission to be wealthy. I give myself permission to be happy beyond my wildest dreams. I give myself permission to be truly successful and bring all my dreams to life. I give myself permission to partner with the universe. And let the universe do a lot of the hard work for me. I release and surrender to the infinite intelligence of the universe. I surrender to the guidance the universe is giving me. I take action on the inspiration I receive. I give myself permission to have fun. I give myself permission to be all of me. I choose to relax. I choose to surrender. I choose to lean in. I choose to drop all resistance. I choose to trust and have faith in the process. I choose to fall in love with the journey. I choose to know everything I need is within me. I choose to know I have the power to achieve anything I put my mind to. I choose to know I am powerful. I choose to know I am brilliant. I choose to know I am capable of achieving anything. I choose to back myself every step of the way. I give myself permission to be loved. I give myself permission to love myself unconditionally. I love to be loved. I love myself unconditionally. I'm letting love in. I'm letting money in. I'm letting happiness in. And I'm letting me be me. I choose to know the universe is supporting and guiding me every step of the way. I choose to trust and have faith in that. I choose to trust and have faith in me. I choose to believe in me. I choose to love me. I choose to get out of my own way and bring all my dreams to life. And I choose to be the best I can possibly be. And I give myself permission to be free. Okay, deep breath. Let it out. Another deep breath. Let it out. Okay, that one, I give myself permission to be free. It kind of just came in as a bit of an afterthought, but that's a really good one. I would do so much tapping on, I just give myself permission to be free, because that's going to unlock a lot of stuff for you as well. So how do you feel? Give me some feedback. Let me know what that tapping did for you. So I love that we get to use this tool, tapping, to release our negative beliefs when we identify them. So the last few weeks, I've done a lot of tapping on releasing the ugly stuff that I had bubbling around in my subconscious that hadn't surfaced before. And I really worked on getting that negative self-talk out. So, and releasing it, just releasing it, because none of it's true. Once I'd written it down and journaled it and looked at it, I went, oh, yuck, that is so ugly. Let's just clear that out, because it's all BS. Remember, everything is a perception. and everything is a story. So whatever is holding you back, whatever is keeping you stuck is just a story. It's a fear, it's a doubt, it's a limiting belief. And doing this work on a constant basis is so incredibly powerful. And I love that we also get to use this tool, not just to clear out the negative stuff, but to uplift us, to inspire us, to empower us, to give ourselves permission to be all that we can possibly be, and to do the positive tapping as well. It's important that we do both, because if we just do the positive, it doesn't mean that we're actually detaching emotionally from the negative beliefs, because it's like they get hooks in our brain, right? So you can do the positive tapping all you like, but if you don't unhook your emotional attachment to the negative beliefs, to the negative feelings attached to past experiences, to beliefs that you have reinforced over and over and over. So a belief is just a thought that you think over and over again, and they stem from our environment, from our experiences, from things people say to us, from things that happen to us, and from even from non-verbal cues that we get from our environment that are then reinforced, because our subconscious mind attracts, it does two things. It wants to keep us safe, and it reinforces what we already believe. So if deep down you have adopted a belief that you're not good enough, you will continue to attract situations, circumstances, because that's what you're vibrating. That is the frequency that you are vibrating and you're putting out to the universe. So the universe cannot bring you anything that is contrary to your vibration. So if you believe that you're not good enough, if that is the vibration that you are emitting, then the universe is unable to bring you experiences that show you that you are good enough. You cannot wait for the external world to reflect back to you what you want to believe. The external world cannot reflect anything else back to you except what you are already emitting. You are a transmitting station first before you are a receiving station. You receive whatever you transmit. It's like this boomerang effect. So this is why we've got to get in and rewire the brain. And these tools are so powerful for doing that. Give yourself permission to be all that you can possibly be, to dream huge. That's another good one. I give myself permission to dream huge and to just go for it. I give myself permission to go for my dreams 1,000%. There's so many things that you can just tap on, giving yourself permission to do. If you've enjoyed this video and you want more information on how to achieve health, wealth, and happiness in your life, then come and join the Wealth Consciousness Movement Facebook group, where I share live videos, information, interviews with other experts in the spiritual entrepreneurs field to help you to be the best that you can be and to achieve all your heart's desires. So come and join us. The link is below.